Hey YouTube, it's ICU, and today I wanted to make a video discussing jailbreaking and kind of summarizing things for you guys. So as most of you know, tomorrow on the 18th, Apple will officially release iOS